What's going on, fam? Welcome back. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I know you're having a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, loving yourself, leaving no stone unturned, right? You're not wasting your time because, hey, we all have a purpose and a mission that we have to fulfill, so it's time to get the things done, right? So if you're viewing this presentation, we back with another Divine Alignment Light Code message for you, okay? It's all about growth, transformation, you know what I'm saying? Leaving no stone unturned again, self-realization, knowledge of self, most importantly, self-mastery, unless you want somebody else to master thyself. I think's not, right? So today, guys, is all about repeating vibration 999. And why you may be, why you keep seeing this number. And the reason these numbers are popping up again, guys, these numbers are expressions of yourself that's happening from the inside out, not from the outside in. I repeat. So when you're seeing all these synchronistic events, these are just different manifestations of things that's happening within you, and it's expressing itself in manifestation in your physical reality. I hope that makes sense. I want to keep it as simple as possible, okay? So we know Earth is a school, so if you're viewing this presentation right now, you already know, hey, the universe say, hey, I love you, reflection. It's time for us to grow to the next level, to usher in this new consciousness, right? Or to increase the overall energy, frequency, and vibration of the planet. So you receive your call to adventure. It's time to get the work done, to start the great work on yourself, right? From the inside out, not from the outside in. So you've been tying everything together. You've been working with Mama Nature, realizing, hey, there's a universe within you. You've been trusting your own inner voice, your own energy. So the universe, what had happened was, right, the universe will line up the right people, place, and event to support your growth. Because you know what? You've been lied to on a mass level, and so have I, right? And I'm here to remind you of your greatness. And I've been through all these levels where I felt like, hey, deceived and, living a lie. But at the end of the day, it's a psychosis here. So when people don't know this, basically this knowledge here, you know what I'm saying? You kind of feel bad for them. And so you'll reach a level in your heart chakra, right, that you really have no choice but to, help people, meet people halfway. It's not to force, information on people, but you want to help lift people up when they're down instead of, tearing them down some more. So that's where, the universe will line up people like myself, along your path, sharing their ups and downs, the things that worked, the things that didn't work for them. However, what works for them may not work for you. However, but they are sharing their experiences, right? And also some additional tools that are going to help you grow on your own individual hero's journey, okay? And that's why I keep mentioning these 7 hermetic principles. So if you do need help with these things, and many of you guys may need it, Ralph Smart on YouTube, he can really, hook you up. Listen to his presentation, at least 3 times so you can get the working knowledge that you need. And then you can apply it in your life, okay? So, but you're going to make some mistakes, okay? There's no cookie cutter recipe to life. I didn't mention that many times, right? But those mistakes are going to give you the experience that you need, and then it's going to make you wise, and you're going to grow through your own personal transformation and atonement process each and every day. I hope that makes sense. So you being the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen, instead of, waiting on people to tell you something to do, or you being reactionary, you actually getting off your butt. You're reading each and every day. You are trying, making every effort that you can to, meditate and do other things to get things going in your life. And I'm proud of you. Okay. So don't stop. Okay. So with that being said, Earth is a school, and as always, our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons to gain that experience and knowledge for our soul grow. So as you grow, you're going to share your knowledge and wisdom with people. You're going to lift people up instead of tearing them down. So there are 2 types of people here. There are people that, really want to grow to the next level on their hero's journey, and there are people that really don't want to grow, and they rather have, you stagnant with them, okay, like the crabs in the barrel, situation, right? But most importantly, don't believe nothing I'm telling you guys. I'm just sharing my experience, my ups and downs with you, so you can use this as a tool on your journey. I hope that makes sense, right? So everything matters. So follow your own biorhythm and flow in light. You have your own rhythm and flow, okay? You can't, go off of somebody's, recipe. You need your own recipe to get things done. So with this personal flow and vibration, personal, biorhythm and flow, I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a future presentation, but this deal with your personal day and your date of birth number. But let's keep it simple. When it comes to your personal day vibration, just deal with the month and the day you were born, and you're going to add that to the current date. For the sake of this presentation here, this person month and date adds up to a number 3. So like the 5th of July, 7 plus 5 is 12, and 1 plus 2 is 3, right? So 3 plus 8, that's 11, plus 2, that's 13, right? Plus 8, that's 21, and 21 plus 6 is what? 27, and that 6 is that 2022 right there for the year. All right, so for this individual here, you know, for this personal day, it's all about union, spiritual growth, tapping, you know, really trusting your intuition. When it comes to spiritual growth, you gotta crack open a book or listen to a lecture or some kind of presentation that's gonna teach you more about something about you, either anatomy, astrology, biochemistry, you name it. Okay, but you need to go in that direction and learning more about yourself. Okay, and that 2 and the 7, these are two is a emotional number. 7 is more of a intuition, you know, number. But at the end of the day, these are moon reflections of the moon. Okay, different aspects of the moon, and that's equal your 9. And when it comes to 9 deals with what? Completion. And it also deals with being that humanitarian, that way shore. You know, you basically, you know, very unselfish, you know what I'm saying? You don't mind helping people out, you know what I'm saying? You that person that lead by example. Okay, or if you haven't been leading by example, the universe is reminding you with this number here that you need to step up to the plate. Okay, player. All right, so, and it's all about compassion and universal love at the end of the day. Okay, so let's talk about this 9 again. We already talked about this. So when this number pops up in your reality, it's letting you know that, hey, you've been around the block and then some, and it's time to take everything that you've been through and tie it together in a nice little bow and present your gift to the, you know, to the next phase of your life. There are people that really could use your intellect or your time, all right, or your energy. Okay, but it's all about you helping people, okay, and showing them, leading by example, because you've been through a lot of stuff. You got a lot of experience by now, right? So with that being said, please look into astrophenological charts, okay? And this will help you learn more about your mind, okay? Everything starts in the mind first before it manifests in the physical. Everything starts in the physical, in the spiritual realm first before it manifests in the physical, okay? So heaven and hell is a mindset. And so we've been, you know, preconditioned and programmed to believe in these things. However, these are states of consciousness, okay? So when you're in your lower nature, you are basically living in hell, okay? But when you come into knowledge of self and you realize, like, hey, I am the co-creator of my own reality, you know, with every cause that I do, there's an effect. So if I can continue to lift people up and help raise the overall energy, frequency, and vibration of the planet, I'm gonna get things done in my life. Damn right, player, okay? So all you queens and goddesses out there, that when this number 9 pop up in your reality, it's time for you to be the true goddess and the queen that you are. Okay, you here, you give birth, you know, to everything out here. Everything is feminine. Okay, so you guys are the, you know, are here to, you know, bring in new life and new energy. Okay, so this is just a reminder of your divine birth right here. Okay, you hear me, goddesses out there and queens, I'm talking to you. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap things up. But your universe within you is just letting you know, hey, you've been getting things done. So your ancestors, your spirit guide, your spiritual team, they're on your side, okay? So keep going. And remember, you know, everything happens in 7-year cycles, but even though with these 7-year cycles, you need to reflect. Try to, you know, incorporate reflecting, you know, personal reflection each and every day, because there's some things you get better at each, you know, in any situation. In my experience, you can always get better. Okay, so please pay attention to the Schumann resonance. Kalai Amira on YouTube, he can help you learn more about genetics and also about what's going on with the sun activity. Okay, so the reason you feeling the way you feeling is though time is speeding up, unbalanced, overstimulated, enhanced intuition, right? You can hear it in my voice. You can sense a major changes coming, okay, because everything is happening from the inside out. And increased synchronicity, impatience, anxiety, ear ringing, tension, number sequences, okay, that we've been talking about. Then you also have that greater awareness and experience a greater awakening. So the main thing is, you know, while we growing through this personal transformation atonement process all over the planet, right, it's time to reconnect with nature, ground yourself, and learn as much as you can about yourself. Okay, to disconnect, from technology, take a break, connect with nature, meditate, drink plenty of water, especially that H3O2. Okay, and that's that living water, coming from fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay, so with that being said, when angel number 999 pops up, it's letting you know that, hey, you're near the end of a cycle, but you have a bit more work that you need to do. So make sure that you tie all the loose ends, and even if you are uncomfortable to do so, to clear the path for your manifestation to come through, so you can move to the next level. Okay, so it's okay. Just wrap those loose ends up, and so whatever you don't get done, you can start it in the next cycle. Okay, because we're working in cycles of 9, 1 through 9. Okay, so whatever you don't complete during this cycle or this phase, okay, we can start with the next cycle. Okay, there's endings, all kind of endings and conclusions all throughout your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap things up like this right here, 999. So nothing escapes the principle of cause and effect. We done talked about this many times. Okay, but there are many planes of causation, and one may use the laws of the higher plane to overcome the lower plane, the laws of the lower plane. I repeat. So when you're using the principle of cause and effect, you can use higher causes, to dominate the lower plane. So what does that mean in layman's terms, Chris? Great question. Basically, if like, hey, for every cause there's an effect. So by you taking 15 minutes each day reading more about biochemistry, anatomy, astrology, the zodiac wheel, right, over time, right, things gonna add up. It's gonna compound over into your life, right? And then you'll become pretty much a master of your own life, because you'll come into more knowledge of self. I hope that makes sense. And then you'll be able to apply these same principles in your life, because by you being a student and a teacher in your own life, you are able to share your knowledge and wisdom with people. Okay, you get what I'm going? And that what led me to these presentations. Okay, so with that being said, go for the knowledge. Learn more about yourself each and every day. Okay, this is more important and longer lasting. Okay, learn those 7 Hermetic principles. Real Smart on YouTube. He can walk you through them. At the end of the day, there's a good side and a not so good side to everything that we experience in this reality, but it's always a neutral ground. So balance your polarity. Okay, so when you can't be happy and sad at the same time if you want to make it that simple. Okay, so you have that divine masculine and feminine principle within you. But you gotta tap in to use that one force, okay? Because a lot of people are unbalanced because they've been preconditioned and programmed to function off of one principle. All right, we done talked about this too. So when it comes to the number 999, number 9 appearing triple, amplifying and magnifying its power and influences, and it also ties into the 3 worlds: physical, intellectual, and spiritual. So the number 9 resonates with the universal spiritual laws, influence, learning to say no, right? That number 9 is learn to say no, because you done been around the block. When somebody comes to you with some ideas that really doesn't make sense, for the team, for the overall team, you say, hey, I'm not really vibing with that right now. There's so many different ways to say no. You don't have to just be cutthroat with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but when it comes to this number 9, it's all about what? Unselfishness, leading life as a positive example for others, a higher perspective and an expansive viewpoint, duty and calling, strength of character, philanthropy, humanitarianism, and light working. So that number 9 also denotes ending and conclusion. So at the end of the day, these are my personal takeaways when it comes to 999 and just that 9 vibration period. You know what I'm saying? It is clear. This number will show up, in your reality, like, hey, the universe and your spiritual team is clearing the way for you to fully pursue your life purpose and soul mission as your soul destiny dictates. All right, so right now, whatever you've been doing, your vibe, your intent, and whatever you've been reflecting on, it's been working. Okay, but you still got to continue to grow and can continue to work on yourself each and every day. So it's also reminding you to trust that all the information and guidance and assistance you will need upon your path will be supplied by your universal team. Okay, so at the end of the day, don't sit on your butt. No action equal no results. Okay, so each and every day, if you don't have, just schedule at least 15 minutes to work on yourself. Those 15 minutes going to add up over 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and then you're going to know more than you knew the day before. I hope that makes sense. So this number gonna continue to show up in your reality, let you know that you need to devote yourself to your life mission without further delay. Okay, the universe needs you. That's why you here in manifestation right now. We're different expressions of the universe in human form to have this experience. Okay, so you need to please listen to your intuition. If you have any fears or doubts about your life path, these ideas that you need gonna just show up. But most importantly, what I learned, you better write that stuff down, okay? Because it's easy to get distracted and forget, okay? So your life is full of closure. I mentioned that before. And with any closure, it's going to prepare you to begin a wonderful new lifestyle, and positive thing will naturally align to your new vibration. I repeat, with any ending and closure, something of equal or greater value has to come back into your reality. That's universal law, okay? Cause and effect, okay? So this is, with this closure that you're going through right now, it can be, relationship, it can be your career, it can be something, with your family, who knows, right? But this is preparing you to begin a wonderful new lifestyle, and positive thing will naturally align to your new vibration, because your intent is you want to, you really want to, you want peace for the planet. You operate now your heart chakra. You care, okay? And as we get ready to close things out here, this number will continue to pop up, letting you know and to remind you that it's time to express your true self, your unique self, instead of being like everybody else, okay? Everybody is supposed to be unique. So be your unique true self, and we love into all aspects of your life. And be sure to base your life on the principle of what? Truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, balance, order, and harmony. And by doing this, you are using universal law. All right, and tap into those 7 hermetic principles. I promise it's going to take you far. And as we close, guys, realign your heart and soul, and then you will soon discover, if you haven't already, your true nature and your soul purpose. Nobody can tell you your purpose but you. But I can get you in a certain alignment and vibration. But your intuition, you and your intuition got to work this out, okay? All right, but part of my purpose to give you a quick tune-up so you can tune into yourself, your heart, your own inner voice, your own energy. And by you realigning your heart and your soul to your true nature and soul purpose, you will be able to find comfortable balance between your material, family, and spiritual path, okay? You just seem like you in heaven because you are operating out of your what? Higher mindset, okay? That's all I'm saying. But in any given moment, the past, present, and future is happening right now. There are people that would love to be in your shoes. Always, express an attitude of gratitude, and it's going to help increase your vibration in your heart, and it's going to take you far. It's going to line you up with other opportunities too. But everything, boils down to you. It's not about me. I'm just a messenger, okay? But this has been my own personal takeaway when it comes to repeating vibration 999 and why you keep seeing it. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate you. All right, I get quite a few views. They be shadow banning your brother here, you know what I'm saying? So be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. You really appreciate the content. You feel free to donate. Cash App is down below. But we'll be back with more presentations soon. I'm working on myself and learning more information to share with you guys. But continue to put in the work each and every day. We'll be back, okay? But as always, our purpose and mission require to learn a whole bunch of life lessons to gain that experience and alpha, so grow. And as you grow, you're going to share your knowledge and wisdom with people. You're going to trust your own inner voice, your own energy. You're not going to blindly believe people anymore, because now that you know that, hey, let me research. You know what I'm saying? What's the reference to the material that you putting out there? It sounds pretty sweet. How can I research this stuff myself so I can gain my own perspective? That's how we need to approach this. We are researchers. We are scientists, okay? We are many other things, okay? So follow your own biorhythm and flow of life. Pay yourself 10% first. Focus on high quality thought form each and every day. Have fun and be the light for others, fam. All right, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Keep growing. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.